All right. Hello, everybody. So we're back again with Pokemon. I want to end up seeing what we can end up doing here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know there's a pretty tough fight. I've been thinking a lot about this, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot that's been on my mind, honestly. Um, so I was talking yesterday, right, to see if we can end up like giving myself a leeway on not doing like every battle level cap, right? But I don't know, dude. Like, there's something in me that just feels that I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be right? So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna still try it. I'll end up giving it, I would say, like 3 more shots to do this. And then we'll end up, I don't know, messing around with the rules here, where I can still make it challenging, still feels like it's fair to me, and see what we can end up doing. I mean, to be honest with you, I already feel bad like doing the rare candies, right? But to be honest with you, I mean, like as you guys have seen, I've died way too many times, and I feel like it just saves me a lot of time. So that's the only reason I end up doing that. But yeah, I want to try and beat it as fairly as possible I can. So that's what I'm gonna end up trying doing today. Now, Jupiter fight, it's gonna end up being a tough fight. So this is what I'm bringing into the table here. I was really, before stream, I'll be honest with you, I was really trying to get Golbat to evolve into a Crobat. I wasn't successful enough. I was really trying to figure out how I could possibly boost that friendships. I gave him a Soothing Bell. I ended up walking a bunch with it. Him as my leading party. So yeah, that unfortunately didn't end up working. So this is gonna end up being my plan here, okay? So Jupiter's gonna end up leading with Golbat. What I want to do is figure out a way I can end up making block be a little bit faster. But unfortunately, there's no way of me being able to do that unless a Pokemon learns Baton Pass. However, the only one that knows Baton Pass at the moment is Copper, Umbreon. Umbreon is the only one that knows Baton Pass, and I'm leaving that right now. So I have to figure out a area where I can end up bringing out Copper and then maybe doing Substitute and a Baton Pass. I don't know where that would end up being though, because it would end up getting attacked no matter what. The only one I could possibly think of doing that would end up being with Tangela. When Tangela comes out, throw out Copper, do a Substitute and then a Baton Pass, and do that to block here, and then having block maybe instead of defense. Oh no, we would end up needing defense curl. I would need bulldoze. I would end up needing magnitude, stealth rock. Is there somebody else that could potentially end up learning stealth rock? Hold on. If we can end up getting, or is it just one person? Oh yeah, they're all unable to. Okay, so yeah, I want to set up stealth rock. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to think what's like the best solution to do. I can 100% beat 3 of her Pokemon for sure. Golbat done. Sableye absolutely done. Tangela absolutely done. Skuntank, that's my biggest issue here. So we're gonna end up bringing Gyarados as a backup. Block is gonna be the main focus for Skuntank. If we can get lucky with Bulldoze, Magnitude. If we can get lucky with Magnitude and absolutely get a really big Magnitude, that'd be awesome. What I could also end up doing, if it is her last Pokemon that she brings out, which I'm hoping it is, I can end up setting up a couple Bulldoze. I would end up doing maybe like 1 or 2 before even doing anything else. Nightshade, Poison Jab tend to be pretty hard hitting though. So that's going to end up being a problem. Our defense is pretty strong. So maybe we might be able to end up doing something there. Honestly, if I could potentially end up sending a Sandstorm, but I can't because I don't have that many. Actually, hold the phone. Hold on. Let me see. We do have one more ground Pokemon. I ended up calling it Poop. I don't know how Poop would end up bringing. If it can learn Sandstorm and set it up somewhere along the way, that would end up being phenomenal. I would honestly be only bringing Gyarados as a backup. Gyarados is such a great Pokemon. But I also don't want to lose Gyarados this early in the game. There's a lot, dude. There's a lot I have to figure out here. Skunk Tank is seriously my main concern here. My main problem. Let me see how Poop would end up doing. Dig, huh? How much is Dig? 80. Wow, Dig's actually pretty good. I'm gonna replace it for... I should have replaced it for Growl, actually. Yeah, let me see if I can end up... If Poop can end up learning Sandstorm. Sucker Punch. Oh, wow. Sucker Punch is actually pretty good. Mud Bomb, no, Mud Bomb would not be. Yeah, no. It misses way too much. Okay, it's evolving. Let's see what it evolves to here. Evolved to 3 Poops. Thug Trio, okay. I feel like it learned Sandstorm somewhere along the way, but I don't know what. Try attack. Yeah. I want to leave Bulldoze. Magnitude is probably the only one I would end up replacing it with. Just because it's such a luck-based one. I'm gonna replace it with Magnitude. That might be a problem there. But no, it doesn't look like... Oh, well, we got one more level here. Let me see what happens at level 27. No, it doesn't. Okay. So it doesn't end up learning that. It has Sandvale as well. I don't know if there's a TM. Hold on, let me look up. Yeah, it's not for a while until we can get it. Yeah, Route 228. That's a long way. Okay, so we can get it. Is it faster? Hold on, let me see summary here. So we're pretty slow. It's super tanky, which would end up being good since it has 2 physical attacks. So I don't know if I'd be able to set up a defense curl, right? Oh yeah, this thing's faster. You know what? This might actually be faster. Might actually be faster than Skunk Tank. I would be absolutely fine if we lose poop. It would not hurt me whatsoever. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is, soon as Skunk Tank comes out, I'm going to end up switching over to poop. And I'm going to try and do a bulldoze on him. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. I'm going to be honest with you. If poop's the only one we lose, I am okay. I will be okay. But time to battle here. Alright. I don't remember what these guys have, but I think they're pretty low, right? They shouldn't be at like a higher level than 25. We should be able to win with the fire thing here. As long as it doesn't... Wow. 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 That's cool. That is so bad. Okay. I'm gonna go with Fang. Yeah, that shouldn't hurt that much, right? Yeah, it didn't do anything. It's faster than our... Are you serious? Is our Golbat actually not that fast? Or is that a prioritized move? Should kill. Yeah, nice. Okay. Alright, we're gonna skip through here. Wow, that ended up hurting a lot, dude. That ended up... Wow, I honestly thought we lost Luxia right there for a second. Okay, I'm gonna end up bringing out... Honestly, this is gonna be my tankiest and strongest Pokemon right here. Jesse, how's it going? How you doing today, buddy? Hey, glad to hear you're doing good. Glad to hear you're going good. It's going good. Wow, I can't talk, dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to split these into different battles here. This is poison. Gotta remember if poison is... Would not do anything to... Yeah, we should be fine here. I'm gonna do a crunch. You just got back from your New Year's trip? Hey, let's go. Oh, no way. I got faint. I got poisoned there. Alright, I gotta switch here. We'll end up doing bulldoze there. Should finish it. Nice. Hey, would you end up enjoying your trip though? Dude, I am so nervous for this fight, man. But I just want to get it over with too. Like, honestly, I feel like we'll be okay. I'm just nervous because it's such a strong skunk take, such a pain in the butt. Wow, meow. I don't have honestly anything for normal types here. You loved it up there. Sucks that it's 8 hours away though. Oh wow, that's a trip, dude. It's a long trip. I'm assuming 8 hours by driving, right? Yeah, I would not. I can't do long hours on like a car. I really get motion sickness a lot. I get motion sickness very easy. Oh yeah, that's not good. Dude, honestly, for me, I don't know about you, but for me, like being in a car more than an hour is painful. Very, very painful. Thankfully, you're not the one driving. That's true. You can end up sleeping. This is a fairy type. Nope. Fairy's weak against poison, right? I don't have a poison. Poison and steel, I don't have. There's no way it puts all my... Wow. I'm at a loss here. I'm about to lose to a Cleffa here, dude. I'm actually about to lose to a Cleffa here. Dude, stop. Oh my god, are you actually kidding me? No freaking way, dude. It's about to regain all its HP. Oh my god, that was actually annoying and super painful to watch. And I was the one playing. I was in control that whole entire time. Time, how's it going, buddy? How you doing today? The Nuzlocke are back. For right now, yeah, there's a lot of them I kind of want to play. But this one's different though. It's not the vanilla version. So yeah, it's not the vanilla versions that I'm doing. So we'll see how they go. Well, obviously I haven't been going very well, but I honestly been learning quite a lot from it though. All right, let's see how this goes. Hopefully, I'm hoping we can make it to Gym 3 today and beat Gym 3. If we can, that's going to be fantastic. All right, this is going to be our next fight here. Oh, easy. We're still faster. We're faster. And we are slower. However, it's not the only one that knows. Ooh. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. Okay. That was the last one I needed, so now it's gonna end up being the actual fight. Whoop. So now it's gonna end up being the actual fight here. So let's bring everybody up to 27. Bring him up to 27. Fake tears. What are fake tears? Okay. I'm gonna say no. Yeah, stop teaching it. Fake tears there. Swift, I'm gonna say no. Wait, let me see its stats, because I know there's some moves that got changed here, so I want to see what we can. No, it looks like it's still the same. Okay, so this is gonna be my plan. So for Golbat, we're going to end up using Blitz. For Sableye, we're going to be using Drums. For Tangela, we're going to be using Fang. And for Skunk Tank, we're going to be using Poop and Blocks. Now, what I'm hoping for, right? What I'm really, really hoping for, and I hope it happens, is that it throws out Golbat. Now, Golbat's going to be first. We end up killing Golbat with Blitz, right? We killed Golbat with Blitz. Although Golbat tends to be a little bit faster than us. Hold on, let me see. Do I have... Oh, but I want to... I don't have anything to remove confusion. I think Golbat would end up being faster than Luxio here. I don't think Luxio's that fast. It's 41. Has Giga Drain. So I can't set those up. If Golbat goes down, who am I going to end up replacing? If Blitz goes down, who am I going to be replacing it with? Hold on, let me see. Do I have better electric? I don't think I have better electric types, but let me see what I do have. What could I possibly use here? Sorry, give me 1 second here. Actually, this just picks up items. Place. Give me 1 second. I want to see if we can end up evolving. I think we can actually evolve Mime Jr. to Mr. Mime. No, well, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because I can actually lock somebody into doing the same move over and over. Actually, hold on. Let me actually see if we can end up doing Encore there. I would probably not barrier. Copycat would be honestly pretty good. Pretty good to have. Dang, dude, this is tough. Mist, how's it going? How you doing today? So it would end up being... You don't recommend it? Okay. Alright, we'll switch it with that then for right now. Let me see what we can do here. I do gotta learn this. I do gotta learn Mimic, so I'm gonna actually get rid of Encore because I don't want to get rid of Tickle or Barrier. And we're gonna end up evolving this to Mr. Mime over Barrier, but it ends up boosting its defense though. The only problem here is that I think we lose the let me see what else we can end up learning with Mr. Mime here. Side Beam, yeah, we're gonna end up learning Side Beam. I think it would be better. Confusion, yeah. Oh no, no worries, you're good. Fends a wondrous wall of light. It puts up suppressed damage from special attacks for 5 turns. Special attacks for 5 turns. This would be great. However, all the Pokemon we're about to face don't have special attacks. The only one that does is Tangela. Let me see. I might get rid of... No, reduces its attack and defense stat. That's so great. Oh man, should I get rid of Mimic? The user copies the move the last used to fill. Yeah. Alright, we'll end up replacing it with that. We'll see how that goes. Reflect. What does Reflect do again? Oh, this one will definitely be able to use. I think this would end up being way better than Barrier. Yeah, yeah. Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Well, the thing is I want to end up using this against Golbat. So I feel like this would be able to take on Golbat pretty well. Because it doesn't have any Poison, Steel, or Ghost type moves. Dazzling Gleam would be absolutely phenomenal against Skunk Tank. However, it has Night Slash. Would Dazzling Gleam still end up hurting Golbat quite a lot there? Mr. Mime isn't bad against Skunk Tech. Keep Side Beam. We'd end up needing Dazzling Gleam though. Okay. But I mean, Side Beam wouldn't be able to end up hurting Skunk Tank though. Yeah. But Dazzling, Side Beam would not be able to hurt Skunk Tank because of a Dark type. It would end up being immune to it. So we would probably end up needing Tickle there. Yeah, I know. But if we're going to end up bringing a Pokemon out, right? I want to be able to make sure it can end up doing something. Yeah, I want to make sure it can do something. I mean, you know, I just want to plan for like the worst case scenario. I'm going to get rid of Tickle. This might end up hurting, but I'm going to get rid of Tickle here. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. Is Mr. Mime's going to go against Golbat. Drums is going to go against Sableye. We're going to end up bringing Fang against Tangela. And Block and Poop are going to be specifically for Skunk Tank. Copper is going to be there as our like, oh, Poop and Block are completely out. And it's almost dead. Or we just need a Hail Mary now. We just need to do something. What item does this have? What did I give? Oh, I gave it Silk Scarf. I can't have items there. Let's go ahead and take this. Yeah, because if not, it's going to end up using knockoff, and that's going to end up hurting. So did I get Shell Armor on Turtwig? Yeah, I did. But I mean, honestly, it has Poison Jab. Poison Jab would end up really doing damage on Grottle there. Oh, for Fantina? Yeah, no, I definitely have Shell Armor for that. But I'm basically just planning for this Jupiter fight here. So Poop and Block are gonna be for Skunk Tank. If there was a way I could possibly set up on that Sableye, because honestly, Sableye is gonna end up being stuck between either a Ghost type move or Fake Out. Since I'm not gonna have an item, it won't end up doing knockoff. But I can't do any setup. I can't do any setup because I don't have Baton Pass. Unfortunately, I can't get the TM either for a while. What's the box looking like? So we have Voodoo. We have Bloom, Grottle, Sparrow would be nice too to have. I would probably don't know if I'd be able to set up with Sparrow. I don't know if I'd be able to set up with it. We have Ivysaur, Beedrill, which is phenomenal, Gyarados, which is also phenomenal, Shroomish, Beldum, Rotom, Luxio, which I'm not going to bring this fight because I have a feeling that Golbat would absolutely destroy Luxio with Confuse Ray, and then it would just be downhill from there. Dratini, which I'm not going to be using for a while. Feebas I haven't evolved, and Teddiursa, which I'm also kind of curious to see, but the only thing it has is it has pickup. It has Metal Claw, which would be awesome. So this is the best I can come up with, and I think, honestly, I think we could end up winning this. My plan was to send out Poop first, right? My plan was to send out Poop first, to do a Bulldoze and lower that speed that Skunk Tank apparently, has way more above than everybody else. However, it's super weak. Its defense is pretty low. So what I'm planning on doing instead is saving Poop for the very end, because it would be able to, I think, in my opinion, I think Poop can outspeed Skunk Tank for sure. Can it outlive 2 attacks? I don't know. Make sure it sends out on a poison move so it resists. I would not know how to bait that. Because Scrappy's because what I'm assuming is going to happen is Golbat's going to go out. We're going to kill Golbat. And then from there, it's going to either be Sableye that's going to come out or Skunk Tank. Because they both have Dark type. More than likely, it's going to be Skunk Tank that's going to come out. Bait's a poison move, not a... Oh, you're right, because it... Oh, you're right, because it doesn't have... It's part fairy, so Dark type would actually not do... Yeah, you're right, you're right. So poison... Yeah, even less bulky. So, we're really just saving... We're just bringing drums because I can lock Sableye. Sableye was the one that was giving me a lot of trouble last time, and I remember that. So that's why I'm bringing Scrappy. It's a normal... I'm sorry, that's why I'm bringing drums. It's a normal type that has Scrappy, which is just going to be able to hit Ghost type moves. We have extra sensory, disarm voice, bite, and substitute. So I don't really need substitute because it's not going to end up doing any damage to me besides fake out. Fake out is probably going to be the only move that will end up doing damage with. It can use knockoff, but I'm not going to have items, so I don't think it should trigger that. So it should be bouncing between trying to do a ghost type move and a fake out move, meaning it will end up being an easy knockout there. Tangela, I mean, we got Crobat here. I'm sorry, not Crobat. I was really trying to evolve this into a Crobat before stream. I was running around like crazy. I even gave him a Sooth Bell. I wasn't successful, unfortunately. I don't know. I can't. All this lady tells me is that it's very happy and it seems to trust me. That's really all it's telling me for a while now. So I'm not sure how that's gonna go. But I think this would end up being the best team possible. So if this goes according to plan, use Pokken Hex for... No, it doesn't have it. I don't know how to get the Poketch's friendship app. Anytime I looked it up, they said that this person would give it to me, but it doesn't. She just ends up telling me like code things. Like it's just, she just tells me, oh, this is all she tells me with all the Pokemon. It's already loaded? Which one is it? Because I was trying to figure this out last time. Is it this? Because I wasn't seeing it. I don't know what this is. This is, I don't know what that is. It's a calendar. Coin toss. Map. Clock. Daycare. Berries. All the Pokemon, and then we're back to the original. So I don't think so. Oh, the one before? This one? What do I do, or how am I able to tell? Sorry, give me 1 second here. If I click and hold. Yeah, I mean, I see the heart, but is it like a... It only has a small heart? Oh, so I just have to get it bigger then? Okay. Okay. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Awesome. Okay, so I guess we do have it there. All right. I think I'm ready, dude. I think I'm ready. I'm just gonna go for it. Let's just hope this works. I'm gonna end up I think what I'm gonna end up doing with that gold bat is I'm gonna end up setting up. I don't think we're gonna be faster, right? Yeah, we probably aren't going to be faster. Oh, let me wait. Sorry. I need super potions. I'm gonna end up getting super potions. Let me get, I think 10 should be fine. 10 super potions should be fine there. Okay. All right, I'm ready for this. So I'm gonna set up a, okay, just so I can remember the names. I'm gonna, wait, what's this? Filter powers down super effective moves. Oh, nice. Has a, dang, dude, special attack is insane with this guy. I didn't even realize that. And special defense is really high too. The only thing that sucks is the defense there. Okay, that's wow. Okay, wow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up with a reflect. Yeah, I'm gonna set up with the reflect first. And then I'm gonna end up doing Psy Beam, which should probably kill Golbat on that first turn. My problem is Confuse Ray, dude. Confuse Ray is so annoying. And I don't have a berry that would end up knocking him out. I don't have a berry that would end up knocking out Confuse Ray. So as long as it doesn't end up hitting itself, and as long as we don't get unlucky with crits, hopefully we end up doing good. Because I think once we kill Golbat, Skunktank's going to come out, which should end up doing Poison Jab. We bring out Poop to lower its defense. To lower its speed. I'll be honest with you. I think I'm okay with letting Poop die. I'm okay with letting Poop die. Doug Trio might end up being good, but I'm okay with just bringing in Block fully fresh to be able to try to do a Bulldoze or something, dude. Or no, do Defense Curl and then do Bulldoze. Plant Sacrifice necessary sometimes. Yeah, that's why I'm bringing Poop, just because it won't hurt me. I don't think it'll end up hurting me that much. I know Duck Trio can be insane, but I don't think it'll end up hurting me that much. All right. Well, here we go. Wish me luck. Hopefully we don't end up getting crit. And no, I wasn't able to find any along the way. I already picked up all the berries that I ended up seeing, so. Herbert Gates encounter. All right, let's do this. We're just gonna skip through all this. Here we go. Okay. We're faster, dude. We're faster. Let's go. Let's go. We're faster. I knew it was going to go for the Confuse Ray. I hate Confuse Ray so much. We are faster, dude. Nice. Okay. Please, please just hit this. Hit this. Hit this and we win. Hit this and we win. Let's go, baby. Absolute insane. And a crit. Absolute insane. Okay, Skunktank should come out next. Skunktank should come out next. That's what I'm hoping. Sableye. Okay. Okay, interesting. I'm going to end up going with Drums here. Oh, Ghost moves. Okay. I'm going to go with Sable. Wait. Oh, dude, I completely missed that. Okay, I completely messed that up. I was thinking something else. It's probably gonna end up going for a fake out, but if it goes for a ghost move, that's absolutely fine. Shadow Claw will end up. I mean, if it goes for a ghost move, that's gonna be better than what I was expecting. No, but it went for a fake out. All right, so Drum's gonna be able to take care of this here. This arming voice, actually, this works out perfect because this has this arming voice, which would end up doing actually quite a bit of damage here. I think it's going to end up using a potion, which I don't mind if it does use a potion here. Wow, I'm surprised it actually used knockoff. Yeah, I'm surprised it used knockoff there. So Reflect wore off. I'm going to end up playing it safe, and I'm going to end up using a potion there. Oof, knockoff does a lot of damage. That is a lot more damage than I was hoping for. Umbreon. outspeed it with Dazzling Gleam. Would knockoff do a lot of damage here against him? Defensively weak. Yeah, I ended up seeing that. Let me think. I was really not expecting it to go for that knockoff there. Okay. Yeah, no, because I don't know. Maybe they ended up fixing it. I don't know. Because I do know I ended up looking it up, and that's why I felt so confident with bringing drums in to be able to do that. But I guess they might have patched it, or they ended up fixing the AI so it actually uses knockoff, so it can't use this strat here. I don't know. I'm going to end up going with... Yeah, I might have to do copper here. I need to save... Alright. Okay, didn't hurt. However, now... Nice, we hit a crit. Please absorb that Shadow Claw. Yeah. And this should do more damage, which should kill. Oh, wow. You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. It's going to go for a potion here, so I might as well end up doing the same thing. Go crunch? Okay. It didn't go for a potion. Wow, I'm actually shocked. Oh, it only does more if it hits after the opponent. Oh, okay, okay. All right, level 28 there. Play rough. Interesting. Let me see. Forget a move. Oh. Oh. You know what? I might end up forgetting this here. God, I was honestly planning on doing more of a I think we might live a poison jab here. I think we might live a poison jab. Wait up. Let me read this quickly here. More than play rough? Because this could also lower its attack stat. And it's weak to fairy. Right? No, wait, it's not weak to fairy. No, I'm wrong. I'm thinking of a wrong thing here. I'm mixing up. Okay. We live a poison jab. Wow, did nothing. That did nothing, dude. I hate Skunk Tank so much. I can try going for one more here. Oh. No. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking here. I'm kind of leaning towards sacrificing that so I can bring out Poop and then start just doing Bulldoze there. I think that might end up being the plan there. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Focus energy. Okay. Poop should be faster than him. Yep. Poop is faster. Nice. Okay. Ooh, it's going to use a super potion, dude. No. No, wait. It might not. It might not. It might not. It might not. Please tank this, dude. Please just live. Live. Let's go, dude. Oh, we won. We won. We won. Just one dang live. Okay, we just needed to sacrifice one. Oh, the only problem here is going to end up being it has Shockwave. We're going to move in on a Giga Drain here, though, which shouldn't do much. Yeah, on how bad. Wow, it ended up critting there. I'm gonna go for a wing attack. Shock. If we kill it here in one shot. Nope, we didn't. Okay, now we're in trouble here. Leech Seed, really? Interesting. Leech Life? Okay. Isn't Sleep Powder 75% accuracy? That's wild. That is wild. All right, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking Barry set up with a light screen so that way it's its attacks won't end up doing much, and maybe we can end up winning with the side beam. Maybe. Please don't paralyze. Please don't paralyze. Please don't paralyze. Nice. Okay. So light screen and then side beam afterwards. And my special defense is already pretty high with this guy, so we should be absolutely good with this side beam here. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, dude. Wow. Wow. That's one Death Jupiter. Honestly, way better than last time. Absolutely way better than last time. And I'm absolutely okay with the Pokemon we lost as well. So I'm absolutely okay with losing them because I wasn't really seeing much potential there. Yeah, we could have probably used them in the third gym. Maybe. That's a hard maybe. Yeah, we could have potentially... No, there was no way to lock any of them. There was absolutely no way of locking any of them. So we can, all right, cool. We can get Porygon from there. I don't know if it ends up, I don't know if it ends up counting as an encounter here. So we got light screen. That's nice. Okay. Wait, what are Wise Glasses? Is that for Psychic type? You know what? Sure. Barry can carry that for right now. Never mind. Barry can absolutely carry this instead. Okay. I would actually rather extend the light screen and reflect. Really? Okay. That's really good to know. That's really, really good to know. Man, dude, I am so happy that we ended up passing that. Now we got the Mira fight. Yeah, we got the Mira fight here coming up. So, I need something against that Kadabra there. I know it's going to end up coming out second. I would have brought in Gyarados, but it has grass knot. Psybeam and Dazzling Gleam would not be that aggressive against a grass Pokemon, or it would be fighting. And Psychic would end up not doing that much too. Honestly, I might bring in Torterra because I think Torterra has bite. I think he's the only one that had Sucker Punch. Wait, no. Whoops, wrong thing. Wait, who learned? No, you know what? I think I gave up on Sucker Punch. Yeah, I think I gave up on Sucker Punch. Let me see what this one would bring into the table. Oh no, wait. Oh, Poop has Sucker Punch. The only problem is that Grass Knot. The Grass Knot would end up doing quite a bit of damage to us there. So if we... Yeah, it does. Who would how would I switch him though? Okay, so obviously I'm going to be bringing in Beedrill. I'm going to be bringing in Beedrill for Togetic again, which then that would end up bringing Kadabra, which it would end up doing a Psybeam for Beedrill, which then Dugtrio should be able to tank that, right? Should be able to tank a Psybeam there. Special defense is not too terrible. That I actually might be able to. There is no other Pokemon I would end up being willing to sacrifice here. High special attack, yeah, that's true. All right, let me see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me bring some Pokemon up to level so that way I can get a little bit of a clearer picture on what I have. Charm. I'll end up switching that for Sweet Scent. What level does... Nightshade instead of Feint Attack. Yawn would actually be nice to use too. I don't know what I would remove that for. I don't want to remove Metaclaw right now. Charm would be nice to have. Putting a Pokemon to sleep is always nice though, even if it is for just one turn. Sorry, give me a second. Does Kadabra know a Shockwave or an electric move? No, it does not. It knows Psybeam, Grass Knot, Dazzling Gleam, and Recover. I'm gonna end up. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of Charm for this. Also, I ended up checking, and it looks like it evolves at level 30 there. So, okay, so that evolves at level 30. And on a Dazzling Gleam. So if that's the case, best thing I can end up doing is once we kill Togetic, bring in Umbreon. Umbreon would definitely trigger that Dazzling Gleam, which then we can bring Doug Trio in and then Sucker Punch. Yeah, that would probably be the best. However, out of clean KO, yeah, I agree. However, I also have to prepare for the insane crits that apparently I my opponents tend to have. So let me look around here a little bit on what else we can end up doing. Cause I don't know how to use this speed calculator. I'll be honest. I don't know how to use any other calculator. I'll be honest. I've tried. I just can't figure it out. And nature levels, so it's neutral. I don't know what nature this thing has. Speed base is 105 though. Could outspeed at level. Okay. Because what I'm also thinking, right, is bring in Matang, because none of its moves would end up doing any damage to us. None of its moves would end up doing any damage to us. We end up resisting Fairy, we end up resisting Psychic, we end up resisting Grass, and all it has is Recovery. So it would end up resisting all of that. So, and if we can end up learning, I'm assuming a Metal Steel move would probably do some damage there. Steel move, yeah, Steel move would definitely do some even damage, especially since its defense is so low. All it, yeah. So we'll end up doing that there. The only problem is if we bring out Matang, right? On a side beam, we'll end up tanking it. We'll absolutely tank it, actually. The side beam won't even do anything. The only problem is that it would end up probably switching to Hunter, which I need to figure out a solution for Hunter there. Because that Shadow Ball was killing us last time. Hunter can't hit Teddy Urza. That's true. That is true. However, Teddy Ursa might not be able to hit back. Actually, Teddy Ursa would... Oh, wait. Wait. Is, Oh, wait a minute. Dude, that's smart. And then let's give it a berry for it to not be able to sleep. Oh, that is smart. Okay. Okay, I think we got our team here. Wait. Actually, I need something. A Chesto Berry? Okay. Her fourth mon is Porygon, which that's the one we need to bring something in for. It has Charge Beam, Signal Beam, and Tri Attack, which that is something we gotta also work around. I'm gonna leave Mr. Mime there because I don't end up seeing Mr. Mime being useful in this upcoming battle. The only thing I can possibly think of right now on the fly is bringing in Breloom. No, that Signal Beam would end up eating us up. Charge Beam would end up taking care of. Wow, okay. This one's tough, dude. I don't have anything that would end up being strong against Porygon 2. Porygon with a expert belt. Porygon with an expert belt, yeah, that we're gonna end up dying quite a lot. Try stalling it with Ivysaur, but wouldn't Signal Beam end up doing a lot of damage with Ivysaur though? We do have Leech Seed. Oh, really? Oh, you're right. Okay. Now, would that Tri Attack end up hurting us a lot? Okay. Tri Attack does most likely the most damage. Okay. I gotta give it a status effect though to try and let me see here. Hold on. We could hit it with the Will-O-Wisp with Rotom. But who would I end up replacing that with? Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. So right now the team is Umbreon, Dugtrio, Beedrill, Beldum, Ivysaur, and Teddiursa. Teddiursa doesn't have any. We can end up doing Yawn with Teddiursa, but I don't know if Teddiursa would be able to end up doing any. Would be able to hold on to anything like damage wise. However, what we can do too, the other thing we can do is I can end up doing is using Metang as well. Using Metang for Porygon too. Metang would end up eating Tri-Attack and Signal Beam. The only one that would end up doing regular damage would end up being Charge Beam. And we could probably end up hurting it quite a lot. Just do a bunch of Iron Defense would not do much. Because it only raises defense attack, but we need special defense. Metang might actually carry through two of these fights. So I actually think, yeah, I think we're ready here. Let me just get everybody up to level. Replace it with Rotom? Okay. Well, I was going to end up, I don't know. It might be a little too risky. I don't know. Yeah, let's play it a little bit safer. Metang can definitely, we already saw it can end up tanking, so. It won't end up being able to use Tri-Attack. I might do Pursuit instead of Takedown. I don't know. I haven't evolved it. I haven't ended up touching it at all. Let me check real quick. Give me 1 second. Always goes first. Wow, it's insane that Sand Headbutt has 90% accuracy. I'm gonna do it. That Bullet Punch might be worth it. Get rid of Pursuit. All right. I'm gonna skip for right now. I can always use substitute later with a TM that we have. So I'm gonna skip it for right now. I'm gonna say no to charge beam here. I haven't evolved it to Breloom, so let me see here. Shroomish right now has Technician. Technician. Okay. So yeah, it has Technician. Could be pretty good against Porygon. The only problem I have is Signal Beam when it has Expert Belt. The only problem I have is that it has Expert Belt on that Signal Beam. Yeah, we might actually be able to clutch this. Let me go and finish up what I have to do here, and then we're gonna head down there and Breloom's fighting type. Is it actually? Let me should double check. Oh, you're right. It actually is neutral. Normal type would end up being neutral. Yeah, so it's 4 times weakness flying, poison, fire, psychic, and ice, and fairy. I think mid-tank can end up tanking a lot though. Let's hope I don't regret this. Yeah, we might be able to tank this. As long as, you know, knock on wood, we don't end up coming across any crits here. Alright, I'm gonna end up getting this here, and then we're also gonna... Oh, I gotta go to the... where is it? Is it more down here? No, it's up, right? No! Alright, I'm still counting this. I was supposed to do this somewhere else. I was not expecting that to hatch that fast. Sorry, I was not expecting it to hatch that fast. But I'm still count it. Sorry. It's here, right? No. Am I lost? Oh no, it's right next to the Pokemon Center. I forgot. Okay, we're gonna grab that. Then let's bring Rotom here. Alright, now I think I officially ended up getting everything from here. So let's switch these two over. Okay, sorry, give me a second. Before I forget, I don't have, no way, I don't have berries for sleep? There's none up there. Okay, we're gonna have to figure something out there. At all by Hunter? Yeah, but it can end up setting up double teams like crazy. We'll figure something out. What I needed bicycle here. Okay, I need to be very careful coming up here. And I think, yeah, I need to take this battle. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember what this is. Also, just because I need to, I'm gonna end up 27 here. You always hit like 4 trainers here. The trainers scared me, so I always try to avoid them as much as possible. It's Jolteon. Shoot. I don't have a ground type Pokemon on me, do I? Nope. But then I would have to fight the other person that's on that side though, right? Honestly, I think Copper could definitely end up nice. Which then in turn I'm gonna Yeah, we're good here. Yeah, easy. Oh, would B actually kill it? Oh. Okay. Alright, we're chilling now. Are these the berries I needed? No. Shell armor, right? Or armor fossil? I think this is right. It's armor fossil. Okay. What moves does this guy have? Shockwave, double team, uproar. No, they would end up getting hurt by... So let's go ahead and shift here. Oops, sorry, wrong one. And then let's bring this guy up to level 22. And let's go and counter Gligar. Let's go and counter Gligar here. No, I'm gonna say no to Bullet Seed. Let's see, what do we have? Instead of Absorb, I'll do Headbutt for sure. Wow, I thought this guy evolved way earlier than this. No. Also no. Spore is the one that's 100% accuracy, right? Spore, yeah, Spore is 100%. Yes, we are 100% using Spore here. It evolves at 22? Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out which one was 100% accuracy. Mach Punch overhead. Okay. Seed Bomb, if I remember correctly, this has 80% and I didn't like it last time. Oh no, this has a lot. Wow, okay. Over Mega Drain. Okay, wow, it didn't evolve. That's crazy. When does that evolve? I could have sworn, I don't know, maybe they changed it. They must have changed it. 23, maybe. I will figure it out here. I mean, I can evolve it all until I'm sorry, I can level it up all until level 28, but we need to have it at level 22 for me to be able to do this here. Alright, I'm gonna go with the Repel here. I need more Repels. I need more Repels. Wrong place for Repels. You know what? I'm just gonna end up, I don't know why I don't register this. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Is this like just not working? There we go. Wow, that took a while. We're gonna go with Spore here. Ooh, that's not gonna do anything. Okay. A seed bomb would kill, right? Oh, really? Right before? No, actually, that's normal. Okay. Does it have a flying move? It does have a flying move, so we gotta be careful here. I'm gonna switch out to Teddy Ursa. I'm surprised it woke up that fast. Slash again. Okay, now here's what we gotta be careful. Yeah, first turn wake up. Ooh, that was a crit. Okay. I'm hoping it does that again. It does. Nice. So far, I haven't seen it do any flying type moves, even though it does have wing attack. So let's hope it doesn't do wing attack and it does bulldoze again. Nice. And Spore should end up falling asleep and hopefully making it easier. I'm gonna still end up using a potion before I can I'll even throw a Pokeball. I don't have that many Pokeballs, so I'm really hoping it catches here. 1, 2, 3, click. Nice. Okay, easy. Oh, did I actually risk? Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad. I did not think of it that way. Yes. We're gonna call it Super. Super. I hope I spelled that right. Probably didn't. Okay, let's bring all this back, and then let's bring the team that we're gonna end up beating her with. And then I also need an encounter there, so I need actually a lot of repels too. So I gotta make sure I bring all that good. All that ready. Oh, it has double odds of critting? Oh. You know, I want to evolve. Well, I want to see if I can evolve Breloom. So let me bring it up to 28 here. Oh, there we go. So it is 23. Alright, so Mach Punch. Focus bomb. Leech Seed is a nice setup. Spore is a must. It's an easy way to put somebody to sleep. Mach Punch is a nice strikes first. I might remove Leech Seed, especially since I have other mons that can end up using it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna end up removing Leech Seed here. Plus, I also think I have a TM for Leech Seed too. I don't have a TM for Leech Seed. I lied. Okay, we're gonna put this guy away. Deposit. Bring out Rotom and have our rematch battle. All right, so first one right off the bat, I'm gonna end up becomes a 90 base power. Really? Wow. I wish I had Poison Barb there. I remember picking up Poison Barb before this fight. I just don't remember where. X Scissors. Yeah, let's learn X Scissors. X Scissors instead of Twin Needles. Can hold it when I catch it. I wasn't able to, it didn't have it when I caught it. But I could have sworn I picked it up because I was like, oh look, it's Poison Barb. I already have one of those though. Yeah, let's learn Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna learn Will-O-Wisp instead of... Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Uproar there. Okay. Alright, cool. So this is where we ended up wiping last time. Hopefully this team is way better than what I... Well, actually last time we just got unlucky. We really just... Again, I already have it set. Last time I feel like we really just ended up getting unlucky, so... Hopefully we can get, you know, luck on our side here. I'm gonna end up using a repel here. Gyro Ball, nice, okay. Are those the berries I need? No, so that's burn. Still end up taking it though. Oh, I thought he was gonna Look at me. Poison barb. There we go. Oh, yeah. No, now we're set. Now we're set. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. Silver powder is also nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna end up doing here is this item I'm going to take, and I'm gonna end up giving muscle band here, so we can have a little bit more power on that those physical attacks we're about to end up doing. Honestly, I mean, this is, I don't know, this is looking pretty good right now. Oh, I should have checked what Gligar had. I'm going to use a potion here because I know there's I'm sorry, not a potion. I'm going to use a repel here because I know there's a guaranteed encounter in here that I really, really want. Also, I don't know where I'm supposed to be taking her. Godbite? Yeah, that's who I want. I just don't know if I gotta take her somewhere, and I also have to remember I should have brought more repels. Alright, here we go. Whoop, sorry. The rematch, this is where we reset last time. I don't have to fight any necessary trainers. Awesome. I'm just gonna go straight for the poison jab here. Should kill. There's no way it survives. Kadabra, yep, it's expected. Here comes the one that ended up critting us. Cyclops can definitely absolutely tank this. Pan stayed down because we never live. Can definitely absolutely tank that. Nice, okay. Now what I'm gonna end up doing, it's gonna be Iron Head here. Grass Knot should also not do that much damage. Wow, Grass Knot did a lot more damage than I would want it to. I'm gonna end up going for a super potion here just to play it safe. Because it's faster. Oh, it did a hyper potion as well. So good thing we ended up healing there. I'm gonna do another Iron Head. Guarantee outspeeds. Okay. Alright, now we'll end up doing a bullet punch. Perfect, perfect. Now I think it's gonna end up bringing out Hunter. It has to bring out Hunter. It would not make sense for yeah, Hunter. Which here Ted comes out on a Shadow Ball, hopefully, and it ends up being the free. Yep, it's free. It's free real estate. Ooh. That means we die. Right? No. No, because it never ended up hitting us. Right? I forget how curse works. Curse has to hit us, right? In order for it to work? Oh, it does hit us. Oh, Destiny Bond. Okay. Now, here is the main concern here. Okay, I see. Gotcha. Probably try attack. You know, actually, I think what would have been the best, dude, what actually would have been the best, just that I'm starting to realize that all of these are special attacks, bringing in Mr. Mime, because Mr. Mime actually has a pretty good special defense, and to set up a light screen, that would have been the best. That would have been the best. Sap and then do a Willow. Oh, nice. I don't know what it... Wait, what did it do? Still done much for comfort. Oh, and it does... Oh, because it's ghost type. Tri-beam doesn't do that much? Wow. Okay, hold on. We actually might end up... I might do double team. I'm going to do double team twice. And then start setting up some... Wow. Wow. Okay, this actually is the best case scenario here. I might do one more just to be safe. And yeah, just shockwave. Does recover heal burn? Recover does not heal burn. This is about to be a long fight, dude. This is about to be a long fight, especially since it has recover. Especially since it has recover, and I don't have that many potions either. Yeah, I'm going to end up doing this. I'm going to end up hitting it with the... I'm going to hit it with the shockwave, right? Which then should bring it down. It's going to end up doing a signal beam right here. Which then on this next turn, is going to end up trying to do a recover, which should be a free switch here to Ivysaur. And then do a Leech Seed and then switch back to Rotom. Yep, nice. Alt F4, is that the best way of winning? Okay, so that's beautiful there. And then let's do a Leech Seed here. Hopefully Tri-Attack doesn't hurt us that much and we can tank at least one. We just gotta tank one Tri-Attack. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we switch over to Rotom because it's gonna try and do another Tri-Attack there. How many recovers do they have? Only 10, right? 10 recovers is max? That's what it is for the PP, right? So I gotta keep in mind how many it's been used so far. Oh, it didn't go for recover, really? Or is it only 5 that it has? Oh, we won. Oh no, it did do recover. But it's not gonna end up recovering all of it. So yeah, we're still in a really good position here. Healing plus burn. It's just gonna end up taking a while, but I mean, this is the safest and deathless run right here. Does it have 10 PP? It's 10? Okay. So it should be almost out here. Dude. Alright, this is just gonna end up being until it's done here. I'm gonna just speed this up because... There we go. That was just gonna be a holdout fight there, dude. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so here... Okay, so here's my problem, is that I need way more repels here. There's no way that the amount of repels I have is going to save me all the way until there. Nice, deathless run right there. Yeah, and it's not gonna save me all the way until there. So honestly, I'm just gonna buy 20 repels. It's gonna end up eating quite a bit of my money there, but not really much I can do. Let me take a look here. Oh, yo, Scott, if you're still here, I set it up for 6:30, bro. I don't know if that still works out. Or if you want me to push it to 7, let me know. I need to see, does it have poison heal? Or it can't be, it prevents it from being poison, right? Hyper cutter, no, it does not. It does not. Dang, okay. Dang, okay. So we win some, we lose some. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna end up buying 5 super potions here. And then I'm gonna buy... Oh, wrong button. All right, cool. I'll be honest with you, I might not end up getting to the 3rd gym today. However, I am going to end up fighting my rival though. And I honestly feel like... Ooh, Magby was in here? I did not know Magby was in here. Magby would have. I mean, I would have definitely preferred more of a, you know, Gliscor with Poison Heal, but I would absolutely want to switch it for a Magby now. Okay, now we can use repels. All right, I don't remember where exactly. I don't remember exactly where this is at. I also don't remember what we're supposed to get for her either. Just go where there's no trainers? Okay. So if I see a trainer, just basically go back. I am so lost right now. I don't even, I have a feeling I'm not even going the right way. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to give her? I can't just use a escape rope, right? You know what, I'm just going to save the escape rope for whenever we're down there. All right, so we go back. And the thing is, how do I get to the... Are there no super repels here? Wow, dude, I might actually end up going through 26 repels. Oh, nice. Okay. Just gonna do a quick save. Okay, now to get to down there, that's gonna be my problem. How do I figure that one out? I'm not there. Wait, is this the cave I'm supposed to be at? I don't remember. Is it next door? It's not this section. Is it on the other side? Okay, so leave this tunnel. Is it on the other side? Oh, you know what? You're right. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yep, you're right. I can't wait until I have fly, so I can just fly back. That guy's a trainer battle, right? All right, buddy. Sounds good. No worries. Just let me know. All right, we'll end up getting 30 potions here. All right, so I'm thinking here, what if we... Would Metal Claw maybe end up doing... I'm gonna end up leveling this guy up to level 30 here. So it can evolve Cross Chop? Yeah, let's learn Cross Chop. Instead of Metal Claw? I think that's probably the move there. Nice, okay, it does evolve. Now, let me look at its stats here. Also, item take to full heal. Oh, nice, it has guts too? Wow, okay. What are its stats? Is it pretty strong? Not the most defensive, but I think it'll end up doing maybe a yawn and a night slash, maybe? That would probably be the best way of catching it. Boost to 148? Wow, really? That insane? That much? Wow. Okay, let me do a repel here. You know what? I might end up using Teddy Urza, or not Teddy Urza. I forgot the name of this guy. I might end up using Ted. Sarian. I might end up using Ted against Piloswine. Cross Chop might end up doing quite a bit of damage. Could be tanky enough to end up not getting hit by, or tanky enough to withstand an avalanche, ice shard, rock slide, or takedown. Oh no, I gotta think about Piloswine. I gotta think about Piloswine there on what I could potentially do. Cleffa, I'm 100% gonna end up taking B drill for Cleffa. Cleffa wouldn't, I don't think it would end up standing against B drill there on a poison jab. Low Bunny is gonna end up being a pain with, yeah, Low Bunny is gonna be a pain. Grotto's also gonna be a pain. But first, let's get Guy Bite here. So I already did a repel, right? Oh. Grip Claw. Yep, we definitely needed that rare candy right there. Oh, this one's the hardest one. I can never do this one. This one's gonna end up being tough for me. There we go. Wow, level 25. That's a straight up 40, right? That should just be 40, even 40. So I'm gonna end up super potion here. Ooh, that's not good. I'm really hoping this doesn't... I might do a Night Slash. I don't think a Night Slash... Wow, we missed. Oh, it has Sand Veil. It has Sand Veil. Wow, okay. Please don't kill. Yeah, Sand Veil. I'm gonna end up going for one more. We shouldn't end up killing here. This shouldn't kill. You know what? I'm gonna try my luck. Maybe we get lucky. Oh, I ended up buying 30 Pokeballs. I should have bought them 10 at a time. Okay, we're not gonna get lucky. I'm gonna end up going for one more Night Slash, and I'm hoping it doesn't kill here. Nice, okay. That's not good. Scope Lens would go crazy on Tet? Really? Oh. I should have just used the potion. I just realized that. I realized I wasted that. Actually, hold on. It has Dragon Rage, Dig. Oh, I see. Okay. You can put a sleep here, and I'm hoping takedown miss. Perfect. I'm gonna end up using a potion here, which should bring it to 85. Dragon Rage shouldn't kill. Dig would end up doing. Did Sandstorm again, but it falls asleep. Which here we're just gonna be throwing Pokeballs all day. Just be throwing Pokeballs until it wakes up and do yawn again. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Dude, I got one Premier Ball. I'm gonna give it a shot. I got one Premier Ball. I'm gonna give it a shot. I should have bought 3 different times. 1, 2, 3. Click, click, click. So close. That would have been cool. I like the way the Premier Ball looks. I don't know why I think it's funny if it would actually stay in a dive ball. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. Wow, dude, this is gonna be an insane catch here. Alright, I'm just throwing Pokeballs all day now. Actually, no, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna do another, just a regular potion here. Is it gonna end up being good for setup? Dust balls? No, I don't have any dust balls. All I got. Had a Premier Ball, it didn't work, so all I got is Pokeball and Dive Balls. Also, Phoenix, how's it going? How you doing today? 1, 2, 3. Ah. I woke up. It did dig again. We're faster, so I can't really do anything here. I'm just gonna end up... I don't even know what to do. I'm just gonna end up using Nornberry. Use Yawn again. Takedown might actually be pretty strong if he... Oh, nice. He didn't end up doing takedown. And now I'm going to end up using a super potion to keep him alive. Alright, how many Pokeballs is it going to take to catch this guy? At what I'm assuming is 3 HP. I'm going to end up using another super potion here on this next turn. Hey, glad you're doing good. 3? You think it's going to take 3? Alright, we'll see. Alright, let's see. 1. 2. 3. Nope, it does not want to shake that third time or click. This one, trust. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Click, 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 click. So close, dude. And it woke up. Good thing it just used Sandstorm there. I'm going to end up yawning, and hopefully this turn it ends up doing a Sandstorm. Or it does dig. Okay. Can't really do much, so I'm just going to end up going for another Oranberry here. Dude, so close. That one was so close. It should fall asleep and not be able to set up. Yeah, it can't set it up. Okay. Third Pokeball, here goes. One, 2, 3. Click, click. Nice! Let's go. I'm calling him GOAT. Dang, you were right. 3. Nice. Yeah. All right, we're calling him GOAT. Oh. I'm gonna have to check here. I honestly, oh, we don't have. An Unbound post game. Oh wow, I haven't played Unbound, dude. We had a chance to get a Slowpoke. Oh, dude. We had a chance to get a Slowpoke, but I killed it. Oh, we could have gone a Slowking. Slowking would have been nice. I'm just going to use an escape rope. I don't want to do that whole entire thing again. Did I miss it? I have an escape rope, right? Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, dude, we missed that chance. I'm pretty sure there's other encounters though with that we can have maybe. No, I haven't, but I do want to end up playing them though. I do. Honestly, I like the way I like the way they end up doing the ROM hacks. Honestly, I think it's like a really interesting way where they keep, I don't know, at least from what I'm seeing from here, right? And from what I've seen, I forget the one they ended up doing for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I was watching a little bit of the that gameplay. Um, they keep it like the original. They just end up boosting like a couple moves, Pokemon, and the gym leaders. So far, from what I've seen, at least. I could be wrong. Sacred Gold. Yeah, that's the one I was watching. Yeah, honestly, I would definitely love to play. I think they have 5, right? So it's... Oh, God. I'm really bad with names. I'm sorry. So it's going to end up being Fire Red, Sacred Gold, Renegade Platinum, and I think it's going to be Black and White 2 that they also ended up doing too. And I'm blanking out on the 5th one. I could be wrong that there's 5. On which one? Sacred Gold or on which one? Renegade Platinum? Let me see. Move. All right, let's see what this guy has. So it has a quiet nature. Oh, okay. Special attack is up, but speed is down. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about speed being down and special attack is... It's Fire Red Omega, Sacred Gold, Renegade Platinum, Blaze Black 2, and Sinking Sapphire. Okay. Dang. Yeah, especially when it comes to speed, dude. Dang, that's gonna be tough. So, oh man, I'm gonna have to, especially since, I don't know, for me personally, I don't end up seeing Garchomp as a special attacker. If it would have boosted attack, that would have been one thing, but I don't see him as a special attacker. We're gonna have to figure something out. I mean, I'm still gonna use him. Still a great Pokemon. Still gonna use him. All right. It's 100% physical attack. Yeah. It's horrible. Yeah, I've never seen him as a special attacker whatsoever. Choice Scarf, Chomp would still work well. Okay. All right, so this is going to be the last battle I'm going to do, and then I'm going to end it here because I'm going to end up going to go grab food. But it's going to be Dawn, okay? So we got to fight Piloswine, Clefable, which honestly, Clefable, for me, I think Beedrill is going to be the absolute best to deal with Clefable here. And also potentially Grotle as well. I think we could end up actually killing Grotto and Clefable with Beedrill, especially since it's so quick, has adaptability, and Poison Barb too. Okay. Unless it's a person? Oh, 5 total deaths on Taker Go. Wow. All right, sorry. I'm going to think here for a little bit. Give me 1 second. So, I am thinking... Wow, actually, Rotom would not be able to get touched by anything Low Bunny has. Rotom would not be able to get touched by anything. Because Jump Kick would not do anything to Rotom, right? Or am I wrong on that? No. So normal and fighting types. So Rotom would absolutely be able to get away with fighting Low Bunny. Yeah, it is Scrappy. You're right. It's Scrappy. You're right. It's Scrappy. I missed that. Thanks for the check up that. No. Whoops. Wrong move. Whoops. Wrong move. Okay, let me see. So, Versarian against Piloswine, Beedrill against Clefable, and Grotto potentially. And I'm going to end up bringing in... Decent counter. Honestly, my biggest worry is Jump Kick. Jump Kick is my biggest worry against Metang, because I don't think they would be able to end up handling that Jump Kick very well. Now, I know it's not the tankiest, right? But what I'm assuming is going to happen is when Low Bunny comes out, it's going to end up doing Fake Out like always. Meaning we can end up bringing Mr. Mime in there, set up a Reflect to lower its attack, and potentially end up set up a Reflect and then potentially end up killing with Psybeam. I think we could potentially end up killing with Psybeam there. Jump Kick doesn't deal as much miss damage as high Jump Kick. Oh, I see. But it still does like a lot of damage there. Hold on, hold on. Let's think here. Let's think here. Let's think here. I'm gonna just level everything up here to level 30 real quick. But should we should be able to. I'm not gonna learn Fury Attack. That's a really bad move there. Yeah, we are gonna learn Aerial Ace instead of Growl. Jump kick crash onto Rotom, but it would still end up doing quite a lot of damage though, especially with Scrappy being on. It would end up being able to hit us. Mirror move? What is mirror move? Scrappy's only normal type moves. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say no to that. It applies to fighting too? Okay. Alright, this evolves to Pharaoh. I would have loved to have a Staraptor instead here, but Assurance. I'm gonna get rid of Pack here. Drill Peck is that is really, really good. I'm gonna go instead. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Assurance here. Can he learn Braver? I don't know. Well, we're about to find out here. I don't have the TM for Brave-Bird. I haven't come across it, so no, it doesn't look like it can. The recoil is not optional. It only good to KO with and win. Gotcha. But no, it doesn't look like it can learn it there. Substitute, huh? No, actually, what I have, I actually like a lot. Miracle Eye? What does Miracle Eye do? That would end up being nice, but I'm gonna go with no on this for right now. We might have to relearn it later, but for right now, I'm gonna say no. Alright, so you said scope lens on Teddy. Gonna give this to here. This battle's very hard. It really is. So they don't have to fight Low Bunny? Yeah, Low Bunny seems like it's a nightmare here. Let me see. The problem is that it's normal fighting here, so dude, honestly, I have so many grass types. I have so many grass types and poison types, and don't get me wrong, I think Rosalia would end up being absolutely phenomenal if it would end up evolving, and Roserade would even be way better than that, but I would have to really focus on like this might be cooked here. This might be cooked. All right. Poop might end up taking one for the team on this one. Poop might end up taking one for the team on this one. Rock slide. No, actually, no, we're good. Okay. So here's the plan. Yes, I am gambling on this fight. I am gambling on this fight, and I know it, okay? I know, I am aware. I'm going to end up using Cross Chop. Cross Chop should end up killing Piloswine there. Cross Chop should kill Piloswine. Now, here is the thing. As soon as Cross Chop is done, and kills it, I think try and pre-burn Ted. I don't know how I'd be able to do that without like yeah, I don't know how I'd be able to do that. We could whoops, I forgot I have it set. to guarantee but no damage. I mean, I don't know. Like, I can't just ask. I can't have my Pokemon do it, right? So maybe if I do like slash here and just hope that I end up getting a Pokemon that has Flame Body or something. That is the wrong move I wanted to use. Not the right move I wanted to use. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, so we got it. We got it. Okay. Ah, this was the one I was trying to look, because I think that one had it. Okay. So now, just to be safe, because I don't want to... We're going to use an Oranberry here. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot there were these battles here. I don't even know what they are. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. They're all Charmander? Okay. I'm sorry, they're all fire. Wow. 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 I don't know what to do now. Wow. I don't know. Do I outspeed this? We do outspeed that. Okay, hold on. I know Trapinch. I know Trapinch has change on this one, so let me see. Fire, flying. Okay. It won't end up doing anything. I gamble in that one, yeah. Yep. Absolutely destroyed me there. I need more super potions. I'm gonna go buy some more right now, actually. I'm also not gonna have Teddy Ursa out first. Or you know what? I will have it out. Just for whatever it is. You know what? I'm more surprised that a freaking Magby was faster than us, dude. That actually surprised me. Alright, let's move forward now. Is this part fairy? Wow. I don't remember if that was part fairy or not. Whoops. Use. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. L starter. All right, here we go. Oh, nice. We got our super potion back. That's cool. Shoot. I could have avoided this fight. I could have avoided this fight. I could have avoided this fight. Cross chop. Cross chop. Wow. Go with slash. Is it over? Can it be over? I have another mandatory fight. Yo, I am so... Look, I don't want to do this. I'm just going to switch Teddy Ursa here. Because I think it's going to go over, isn't it? This was the last one? So that one's not going to end up doing anything there? Okay. I think it's one more. Yeah, I really do think it's one more. All right, let me switch. Do they not fight me? This is not a trainer? Oh, okay. All right, here we go. I'm really hoping the cross chop hits and kills. Here we go. Here we go. Wish me luck. Here we go. Oh, we already above 30, sorry. Cross chop. Connects. Connect with that cross chop there. What? It has a focus slash and I didn't realize it. It has a focus slash and I didn't realize it. KO'd itself though. That's okay. Yep, I didn't realize it had a focus slash. However, this is what I wanted. So now what I'm going to end up doing is... Poop's going to come out. Poop's going to come out. Because I think this is going to be a high... It's going to be a jump kick. Yeah, saw that coming. This is gonna be the hardest battle here. Please kill. Oh, dude. Oh my God. I am sorry, dude. I am sorry. I take back everything, dude. Yeah, live on 4. That's... I'm really hoping we can end up doing this here and it does encore. No, it's going to do Moonblast. I hope we survive this. Please survive this, Speed Drill. Please, Speed Drill. We are all relying on you right now. Oh. My bad. I forgot. Speed Drill is absolutely amazing. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I questioned this. I am so sorry. I apologize. I apologize. And then X Scissor here should end up killing. Adaptability X Scissor should end up killing. There's, yep. R.I.P. Poop. R.I.P. Poop. You did carry me through that skunk tank battle. I sacrificed you twice. This was the last time. I ended up seeing that high jump kick. There was nothing I could have done. There was nothing I could have prevented that. The absolute go. Dude, Beedrill is absolutely insane. Last goodbye, yeah. We're gonna put 6 up there now. 6 deaths. Yeah, I think we should be fine with Grotto, right? Or wait, it would end up would it end up evolving to Torterra? It would end up evolving into Torterra, wouldn't it? But X Sisters though, X Sisters is my biggest worry there. With Drapion, with X Sisters. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of how much damage Beedrill is doing, and I don't know. The damage I'm seeing Beedrill do is it's clouding my judgment. So yeah, I should end up being fine unless I don't know. Torterra takes on Drapion. Okay. And you weren't dead to any moves? Okay. Poop, thank you so much for your battle, dude. You honestly saved us a lot of trouble there, but I'm sorry. Sorry you had to go. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie. This time around, I know we haven't come across like the absolute best like we did last time. But dude, the Pokemon we have right now have actually been pulling their weight. They have actually been doing extremely well. Like F, I was expecting myself to sacrifice F. I was expecting it to not do as much damage as it did. And I was expecting it to be sacrificed and then have Goldback come in and then finish it off. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting to actually lose 2 Pokemon in that battle. But I'm very happy to say I was wrong. Hidden gem? Absolutely. Earthquake? Okay. Does it learn Earthquake? Or do we have to find the TM? Because the TM isn't where it was. It does? Okay. True goat. This match, Poop was the true goat. In 2 matches, dude, it ended up killing Skunk Tank. I was so happy. But I don't know. Honestly, I didn't end up seeing too much. I didn't end up seeing where I could potentially end up using Poop anymore. So I that's why I decided to like just let it go. Because in my opinion, I think the 2 ground type Pokemon that we have right now would end up being better. Yeah, I ended up liking that its speed is insane. but that's all it really had going for it. All right, I'm gonna leave it here just because I gotta go eat and then get everything ready and set up for the second stream we're gonna have with Baldur's Gate. We're gonna be continuing that journey. I'm gonna see how far we can end up getting into Act 2. Yeah, we'll see how far we can end up getting into Act 2 with Baldur's Gate. But let me see what I got going on tomorrow. If I can... Yeah, let me see what I got going on tomorrow. Honestly, more than likely, I will end up coming back to Pokemon tomorrow. There might be another double stream tomorrow. I might come back to Pokemon and do the third gym. I definitely want to try and get to the third gym. And we'll end up strategizing too, seeing what we could potentially end up doing for Aaron and what we could also end up doing for the third gym against Fantina. So we'll end up seeing what we do. But so far, we've been doing way better than the other runs we've had. So hopefully it continues that way. Hopefully we end up getting the hang of this and yeah, end up beating Renegade Platinum. This would end up being my first ROM hack that I would end up beating, and a little bit of a harder Pokemon game that I've played as well. So that would be exciting. Anyways, thank you so much to everybody ended up joining me today. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, evening, night. Just have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you guys on the next one, hopefully.